Archangel Michael says, the energy in your home has been shifting for days, and what you're feeling is not your imagination. There is a presence, long silent, now awakened and trying to communicate with you through whispers, chills, and shadows. You are not in danger, but you are being warned. This ghost is not one of anger but of urgency, and it carries a message wrapped in sorrow and secrets. The message is about something you forgot, something sacred, something tied to your blood. The spirit has waited long to find the right time to reach you, and that time has now arrived. This spirit is not a stranger, it once lived, loved, and walked in the very space you now call your home. It watches with quiet eyes, mourning something you're unaware of, something buried beneath your house or hidden inside its walls. It has waited until your heart was strong enough to hear what must be said. Tonight, if you listen closely, you will feel the pull. Like an invisible thread guiding you to the place where truth sleeps. This is about your roots, your origin, and the part of your family story that was erased for protection. The ghost wants you to reclaim what was stolen from you before someone else takes it permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is an old chest, a sealed envelope, or an aged object somewhere near where you rest. This object carries vibrations, marked by time and pain, and it holds evidence of a decision made generations ago. It will make your heart tremble when you find it. Archangel Michael says, you've been chosen not just to receive this message, but to act upon it. You were born into this bloodline not by chance but because your soul was strong enough to uncover what others feared. What the ghost is trying to say is buried under years of silence, but now it rises like a tide. You are being watched, not in fear, but in expectation. There's a coldness that clings to a specific room in your house because that's where the betrayal happened. Something was taken from your family long ago and now, it demands to be found. Type Amen to get blessing 612. In that room, there's a hidden scent that doesn't belong to the present. It may smell like smoke, old perfume, or soil. It's the ghost's way of announcing its truth. Don't run from it this time. You've already noticed the flickering lights, the cold spots, the creaks at night that stop when you pay attention. You have also been feeling extra tired or emotionally drained after entering certain spaces. These are not accidents, they are signatures of a message being delivered spiritually. A woman's spirit speaks through silence. Her pain is stitched to your past, and she is trying to right a terrible wrong that was never resolved in her lifetime. She regrets the secrets that kept your family in suffering. Type Amen to get blessing 449. She says the inheritance meant for your grandmother was intercepted and redirected. A betrayal happened. Papers were changed, a last will rewritten in the final hours. That betrayal has cursed the line silently ever since. You may be the first in many generations to break that chain. You are the one who feels displaced sometimes for a reason. You sense that you're meant for more, because the ghost is calling your spirit into alignment with justice. Archangel Michael says, this haunting is not meant to scare you. It is meant to awaken the dormant truth that your ancestors could not deliver on their own. You are the mouthpiece they never had. The spirit's final wish must be fulfilled by you. There is a letter burned at the corner that someone tried to destroy but couldn't. A portion of it still exists, and it holds names and proof. Type Amen to get blessing 977. There is a man connected to this ghost. His role was to protect, but he failed. He turned away from truth in exchange for temporary peace, but the cost was your family's future. That man's descendants walk around free, unaware that their wealth was born from theft. The woman weeps not from hate, but from longing. She wants her children to be free of guilt and you to be free of confusion. That's why she is appearing in your dreams, your mirrors, your electricity, your sleep. You must be ready, because a revelation is coming on a physical object soon. A knock at the door, a random visit, or a misplaced item will lead you closer to the truth. Pay attention to things out of place, they are breadcrumbs from beyond. Type Amen to get blessing 535. The spirit is afraid time is running out. Another person is looking for this same truth, but their heart is not pure like yours. They seek power, not peace. Someone in your extended family suspects something is hidden, and they may try to get close under false pretenses. The spirit urges you to watch out for a woman who pretends to care but snoops too much. Her smile hides intentions that go far beyond curiosity. There is urgency now. The ghost is no longer waiting, it is pushing, pulling, begging to be heard. It has no more patience for your delays. Type Amen to get blessing 802. You will hear footsteps when you're alone. You will see something in the corner of your eye. You will hear your name in the silence, and when that happens, don't be afraid. Go to the oldest part of your home, where paint peels or wood cracks. Touch the walls, feel the floor, open the spaces that haven't been touched in years. That's where the spirit lingers, hoping to guide your hand. Archangel Michael says, if your heart begins to beat faster, if your eyes water for no reason, it means you're near the ghost's truth. The energy is powerful, and it recognizes your soul. It's calling you home, to purpose, to knowledge, to healing. The spirit left a message not written in ink, but in vibration. Listen to your intuition, it is not just a feeling, it's her voice. And she needs you now. Type Amen to get blessing 388. You may see her in a reflection once. Do not fear that moment. It is not a warning, it is confirmation. A handprint on a mirror. A drop of water on the floor. A breeze where there should be none. All of these are her way of whispering, I am still here. You are her last hope. The timeline is closing. If this truth is not uncovered by you, it may be lost forever. Type Amen to get blessing 144. One night soon, you will wake at 3:33 a.m. That's when the veil is thinnest, and her message will come more clearly. You may not hear words, but your heart will understand. Place a candle near the mirror and let it burn quietly. Watch for movement in the flame. This is not superstition, this is the path the spirit knows how to follow. You are about to discover something that may shock you. A name, a location, a possession you never realized belonged to your bloodline. And once you uncover it, everything in your life will start to shift. Type Amen to get blessing 229. A blessing will come, but not before this truth is revealed. Peace will enter your home again. But only after the ghost completes her message. She is not trapped, she is tied to justice. A male spirit now joins her. He arrives quietly but with fierce energy. He was once silenced, but now, through your courage, he will speak. You are being guarded in this journey. Strange dreams, lost items, cold air, these are signs of alignment. Your ancestors are trying to lead you to victory. Type Amen to get blessing 391. There's a specific chair, photo, or drawer that seems ordinary but holds memory. It might call to you suddenly, and you'll feel a chill when you get near. That's the Spirit's guidance, don't overlook it. Soon, someone will mention a family secret casually. Don't ignore that conversation, it's a clue from the universe. That person may be an unaware vessel being used to guide you. Archangel Michael says, the time of waiting is over. The ghost has spoken enough in silence, now it will be louder. You must act now, or the truth will bury itself again. This isn't a story. It's your reality. The spirit who walks through your home carries both love and pain. And it's time you finally listen. Type Amen to get blessing 777. She was silenced in life by people who were afraid of what she knew. Her truth was inconvenient, so they made her invisible. But in the spirit world, no truth stays buried forever. Now, that buried truth has found a heartbeat, it's yours. That's why the ghost clings to your presence and walks the hall behind you. She has waited so long for someone with the right soul to arrive. You were chosen before you were even born to fulfill this unfinished work. That's why you've always felt like something around you was unsettled, like an unseen clock ticking just for you. That clock has struck its hour. Type Amen to get blessing 118. You are the key to peace for the spirit. She cannot rest until you uncover the paper, the object, or the name hidden in the shadows. A box may appear in the attic, behind a false wall, or under the staircase. When you find it, your fingers will tremble. But your heart will know, it is hers. And inside will be a piece of your identity long denied. It will be a page of memory you never knew belonged to you. Someone in your family once tried to tell you something, then suddenly stopped. That silence was not fear, it was spiritual interference. The ghost interrupted it because she needed you to hear it from her. In that moment, the room felt heavy. Your body reacted, but your mind dismissed it. That moment wasn't random, it was the spirit reaching through the veil. Type Amen to get blessing 364. She walks barefoot across your floor when the house is silent. If the lights flicker when you mention certain names, it is because she hears them and reacts. Her energy responds to your truth. There is an old mirror in the house that doesn't reflect only the present. When you look long enough, you will feel something shift in the image. It's not broken glass, it's a hidden portal. That is where she lingers. She was betrayed by someone she trusted. That person's family still thrives because of that betrayal. And the spirit is trying to balance the scales through your hands. There is a document that was altered, signed under pressure, or never delivered. You are about to discover it, intact, protected, and meant for you. Once it reaches your hands, nothing will be the same again. Type Amen to get blessing 226. You are not alone in this journey. You may feel chills as if someone is walking beside you, and that's because someone is. She is not here to scare you, but to guide you. The more you listen, the more the ghost will speak. She uses feelings, not words. She will make your ears ring, your stomach tighten, and your breath quicken when you're close to the truth. You've always had the gift, but you were afraid to trust it. Now is the time to lean into it, because the message is urgent. She cannot wait anymore. Archangel Michael says, this mission is sacred. The ghost is part of your spiritual inheritance, and her message is your responsibility. If you fulfill it, blessings beyond understanding will unlock for you. Type Amen to get blessing 642. The air feels thick in certain parts of the house for a reason. It's not just old structure, it's compressed grief. You are walking on layers of unsaid stories. The ghost remembers when her cries were ignored in life. Now she finally has someone who hears without needing proof. That someone is you. If you suddenly feel like crying in one room but not another, it's because the energy is strongest there. That's where the event took place, the heartbreak, the silence, the final goodbye. That's where you must stand and listen. Listen not with your ears but your soul. Let the silence speak. That's where you'll find the most important detail. Type Amen to get blessing 515. You might notice a pattern of 3 knocks, even when no one is there. You might find keys on the floor, or doors unlocked without your touch. All of this is communication. Spirits speak through disturbance because it's the only way they can shake the veil. This ghost has something to say before she crosses completely. And the clock is ticking. Soon, a family member you haven't spoken to in a while will mention something offhand. That detail will be the thread. Don't ignore it, follow it with your whole heart. There is a map written not in ink but in energy. The ghost is drawing it on your soul. Every moment of goosebumps, fear, or déjà vu is a spiritual pin on that map. Type Amen to get blessing 300. This is about your inheritance, not just money, but identity. A truth was buried to protect reputations, but it cost your family its spiritual alignment. You are restoring that alignment now. The woman who walks through your hallways, whose scent lingers on old furniture, she is smiling now. She knows you are finally listening. And her message will soon be complete. When the message completes, you will feel lighter. Doors will open that were locked for years. Opportunities will come from nowhere, and peace will wash through your walls. You must first confront the discomfort. You must unearth what others buried. You must let the ghost speak, even if the words come in your dreams or sudden thoughts. Type Amen to get blessing 101. There is one final part to the message. A name will come to you, it might be unfamiliar, but when it arrives, write it down. That name is connected to both the betrayal and the redemption. It might be a middle name, a hidden lover, a forgotten child. The ghost has tried for years to make someone remember. But only you have the clarity to recognize it now. That name is the key to the healing your family has been starving for. When you speak it out loud, even just once, the energy will shift. The curse of silence will begin to dissolve. Archangel Michael says, speak with confidence. You are protected by forces larger than your fear. No harm will touch you as you walk through this final part of the haunting. Type Amen to get blessing 678. There's a letter that was never delivered. It's folded beneath another item. Look through old clothing, books, or furniture. The ghost is showing it to you in dreams already. You will soon hear knocking in your dreams. You will open a door in that dream, and the ghost will hand you something. When you wake, remember it, it's more than just a dream. The ghost carries love. She does not want revenge, only peace. And through you, she will finally have it. She chose you because your spirit is open, your heart is honest, and your bloodline needs a healer. You are that healer. Now it's time to believe it. Type Amen to get blessing 443. The ghost knows that once you discover the final piece, the chains of sorrow will break. It is not just her soul that's been held back, it is also your future that's been paused. She's been trying to protect your path from repeating the same loss she experienced. Soon, you will feel a strange pull toward a certain date or time. That is not coincidence, it is the spirit lining up events to bring you to the truth. The moment you walk into that space with courage, you will feel the shift in the air. Do not be surprised if the lights dim or your heart begins to race, those are signals of confirmation. You're not imagining them. That's her way of saying, yes, this is it. Type Amen to get blessing 911. She died with words trapped in her throat. That unfinished message became an echo trapped in the walls. And now that echo has become your calling. You may feel like you're walking between two worlds, and that's because you are. The spiritual and the physical are touching, just for you. The veil is thin, but only your courage can lift it completely. Someone once moved a box, a trunk, or even wallpapered over something to keep it hidden. What they thought they buried forever, the ghost is now revealing. You will be the one to peel it back. When you do, you will see not just proof, but spiritual inheritance. A message for your heart. A key to unlock the blessings your ancestors were denied. Type Amen to get blessing 208. She weeps for the choices she didn't make, and the choices she was forced into. She walks through your home not to haunt, but to guide. Her footsteps are gentle reminders of what's been waiting. There is something about your hallway or staircase that holds energy. You may feel heavy when walking past, but don't run from it. That's where her memory is strongest. Archangel Michael says, "You are braver than the fears whispering to you. You are more protected than the lies others told. And you are more connected to her than you understand. Soon, someone will try to distract you. They may call, visit, or message at the exact time you begin to investigate. The ghost wants you to recognize these interruptions, they are not random." Type Amen to get blessing 535. The person who will try to distract you knows part of the truth. They fear what you'll uncover because it will expose their benefit. But the ghost will give you signs to stay focused. You are stepping into sacred work. The kind that heals generations. The kind that makes heaven rejoice. When you begin speaking aloud in certain rooms, you may hear creaks or feel wind without windows open. That's her responding to your words. She's listening, finally. Once you unlock the hidden truth, your life will begin to rise in ways it never has before. Relationships will mend. Finances will flow. Health will renew. Type Amen to get blessing 122. There is something coming that will confirm everything. A letter, a phone call, or even a stranger's word will make the hairs on your neck stand. You will know at that moment, she has been with you all along. She is grateful. Not many would have the strength to carry what you are about to. But you are the one who said yes with your spirit before you ever knew with your mind. The haunting will not last forever. Once her message is fully delivered, the coldness will leave. The light will stay. There is no need for fear now. Only trust. And the ghost will begin to let go once you have finished what was started so long ago. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The blessing tied to this truth is ancient. It's more than just a gift, it is a reward for generations. You are the key that unlocks it. Soon, your house will feel different. Lighter. Warmer. And your sleep will deepen. She will appear one last time, perhaps in a dream, a reflection, or just a feeling of overwhelming peace. And when she does, smile. Her mission will be complete. Archangel Michael says, the Spirit has chosen you to be the closing line to a chapter written in pain. You will write the next one, in healing, in clarity, and in power. Type Amen to get blessing 750. You may now begin your search. Begin with your heart, then let your hands follow. And remember, every strange feeling, every unusual sign, is part of the path. Let her go in peace when the message is finished. Open the door for her in your heart, and she will walk through it freely. She is not a ghost to fear. She is a woman of truth. And you are her final voice. Type Amen to get blessing 999.